Oh, go live. How's it going, Warlords and Nakama all over the world? I am the DarkBriton, joined by my amazing colleague, Samurai Drew. How's it going, Samurai Drew?
What's up? What's up? Dab, 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 dab it up.
If his hands are a little busy, it's because Samurai Drew is also doing a quick unboxing on his end. Just having some fun with some Gundams.
Yes. So I got my list of questions here of today's stream. I guess the first one is, where are we going next? Where is that compass pointing to in One Piece?
Well, the thumbnail has what Law had said, and it's literally Law's going northeast. I think Kid is going southeast, and then Luffy is going south. And I'm pretty sure Law is heading to the same island as, I'm hoping, Shanks. And then I'm not sure about the island Kid is, but it's very exciting because Luffy's going to head. We're now getting our final 3 islands, I feel, before the end of everything. Our final 3 islands before we start going crazy. So I'm very interested in the South Island that Luffy and them are heading to. And hopefully Yamato will run along and do all that, and we'll actually have like a close-knit adventure kind of thing. Nothing too bombastic, but just like fun. And we just go from there, and we are able to like now go into peak fiction, if you will.
Peak fiction would be Luffy going to the moon.
Oh, the moon is back.
Can we still get hype on the moon, or is that done? Is that
no, it's
over?
not. It's just funny because we've literally been in 2 years of straight hypeness, and now we're finally at a place where we theorize, and the first thing out of your mouth is like the same thing that we went into the hype with. Moon. There's made at least 4 videos on the moon. At least 3. I feel.
I was just trying to distract you, basically. Okay, we got 3 islands that we know of, right? At least left, which would be the Pirates' Haven, right? Where's that at? Where's Blackbeard's Island?
So it was unofficial. Hi, buddy. Sorry, Hagrid just came in. So it was unofficial, but in this the stream last week or 2 weeks ago, one person jumped in and was talking like Kid's Island is going to be like Blackbeard's Island. The island that Law is going to is going to be Shanks' Island, and then I don't know about the one that Luffy is going to, just because I feel it needs to be this like closed, contained, quiet, small thing, but at the same time, it needs to tie in. Kind of like how Punk Hazard was literally to fucking everything. I'm not gonna say the F word until after like 5 minutes of the stream. I'm not gonna curse until after like 4 or 5 minutes.
I'll let you know.
Yeah, so I got it. But it's one of those things to where, hey buddy, sorry, Hagrid is like back here. If you want a butt scratch, you have to come closer. Sorry, gotta love when the pets come in, right? But yeah, that's kind of where my thoughts are on that.
Okay, so you're saying 1 to each person. So we're thinking like, okay, Lone Star, right, was the last island. Then Elbaf, and then were you saying Shanks' Island isn't Elbaf, or could Shanks' Island be Elbaf?
I think Shanks is going to Elbaf. I don't know if he is owner of the island or not.
Okay.
That's what I mean, is I don't know about in that regards. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I like that idea that they each go to a different high risk target, basically. But where do you think Luffy? You're saying Luffy would go to?
So Luffy's going. That's literally what Law had said. Was, hey, you idiots! I'm going further out of these 3 islands. You guys are going to have to catch up to me. Meaning that Law's in the lead. Kid's going to now have to go to his island and then to Law's island. Luffy and crew are going to have to go from their island to the island that Kid's on. So they're either going to have to save people from Kid have a skirmish with Kid over something on the island, or some type of interaction. I doubt that Shanks is at the same island that Kid is at, even though, and this is the big thing, when Shanks and his crew passed, I don't know this guy's name, Techie would obviously know, but he has the beanie and he has like a skull on his head, and he's like, that punk Kid's in the area.
Oh, wait, I'm gonna look this guy up. It's not ringing a bell.
It's in the chapter where Shanks says, let's go after the One Piece.
Okay. So let's just go to Viz, or would they strike us if we find it? So I should just Google it, right? Like chapter 1056 or something.
Well, let me pull it up as I also continue talking in a very
yeah. Well, anyway. Okay. You know what I really like? I really appreciate that they're all going in different directions. You know,
yeah.
Like, let's get a Straw Hat. Leave everyone alone. Let's focus on like the Straw Hats doing their thing. Like you know, I like that. I think that's what everyone. You know, everyone loves like a chapter where everyone just chilling and bantering.
Well, and again, that's what I'm very interested in. What are the options? I feel.
You know what I actually like the best is when they're team strategizing. Like they're when they're trying to think out like their next move all together. Like everyone like comes in with a different idea or whatever. Like when they get together at Skypiea, everyone gathers around. Hey, we got this. They all like talk to each other, and we need some more of that. We need some like talk about like, okay, what's the game plan? How are we gonna get to the third Podoglyph? Stuff like that.
We had a little bit of like that with the Pluton thing. So
yeah, that's true.
It is page 10 of 1054, and I'm gonna zoom in for you, Drew. And I'm gonna put it. I'll see if the camera will pick it up for you. Let's see here.
You could send it in Discord.
It's literally the scene where Yasop's like, I'm not ready to see Usopp yet. It's literally that same scene.
I know what I'll do. I'll search for Viz off of it, and then I'll zoom in on it.
Yeah, so it's 1054, page 10. But yeah, it's one of the pirates is like, hey, we still have to take care of Kid, don't we? Blah, blah, blah. So I don't think that they're heading towards the same island. It would be cool to see like another showdown between Kid and Shanks, but Trelaw's the only one who hasn't scored up against Shanks yet. Just saying.
Guy in the beanie. Are you sure it's... Oh, okay.
So in that scene, the same scene...
Wait, what page again? I'm so sorry, man. I'm on page 12 because I'm page... So 1054.
Cool, Kid, if you want to jump in, go ahead. It should be fine.
1054, page 4?
Page 10.
Page 10.
1054, page 10.
Got it. I got it.
So in that sequence...
Yeah.
That Yasop is... Yeah. So...
That Yasop is...
Yeah. So
yeah, there he is.
That's the one where Yasop's like, I'm not ready to see Usopp yet. Come on, bro. Chill. And then you also have the guy to his right with the long hair and the beanie that's like, that punk Kid came after us. We gotta take care of him. I'd be very interested in seeing how that fight went down. What's up, Cool Kid?
Go. What's up, baby? But
you're muted, bro.
Okay. So the next thing we can talk about is who is the one marked by flames. So there's some obvious people in mind that I forget who did it. Someone did a YouTube video on it, and the top 3 suspects, right, are Sabo, Kuzan, or other, right? So a new character. Those are the three options right now, right?
Very fair. Cool Kid, you're still muted.
Yo, muted.
Muted.
But I'm sure he'll figure it out.
Sorry, I completely forgot I was muted. But yeah. Back to whatever I was saying. So you obviously know I'm big on the theory that it's a survivor from Ohara.
Oh,
But
you did mention that. Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That'd be a little random.
Yeah, I do really like that. And to all the other ones, the only problem is I just don't like the theory of someone like, Sabo or Aokiji or whoever we already seen who has a burn scar. My only problem with that is why would they have anything to no importance about the One Piece to give to the Kid crew? We have to obviously...
Only reason I could see it being Aokiji is because he may understand where the last Poneglyph has been moved to.
Yeah, I can
That's
see
the only
that.
reason that I can see as being Aokiji.
Yeah, I can see that. But like, what would exactly freaking Sabo have?
Now I'm just along for the ride. I gave up theorizing in 2008, so.
I really like the Ohara idea just because like they all like started throwing those books into the water. And it's like, okay, why are you doing that? Like, why do that? This whole island's going to explode anyway, right? Or was it just like one last desperate move before the books got totaled anyway? But those books could still be intact underwater.
I think it's somewhere in the
middle. Yeah, probably something like
it's
that.
It's fair to say somewhere in the middle along that. It's... The aspect of Ohara, one, it does kind of take away from Robin's backstory a bit. Similar in a way to what happened with Sanji and the raid suit. Personally. Not to say that it wasn't tragic, but if we go through all of that, and then it's like, hey, another one survived, it's also kind of like, But also, I'm the person who's still pissed off over Sukiyaki, so... There's that.
Okay, that's why you don't like that. But I mean, I'm not exactly opposed to it. To me, like, I mean, unless if it's nothing ridiculous as like, holy shit, it's Robin's dad. I think I'd probably be relatively fine with it.
Okay. Here's another one. Okay, I just thought of it. Here's a brand new Drew theory. Okay. Man marked by names is a guy we haven't met yet, and this guy is the one that Oda's been hyping up as like he's gonna showcase like the baddest pirate. Who's like, and didn't he say he's gonna like have an eye patch, right? Do you guys know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know. You said. Like, there's going to be a character with an eye patch. The characters with those piratey character traits are important. And I mean...
Imagine if there's been, like, some, like, incognito super pirate that just goes on his own and doesn't, like, make a big comeuppance or anything, which just, like, is, like, insane. And he, like, knows how to read the Podoglyphs, and his entire face is marked by a scar of a flame. That would be insane, huh?
It would.
Definitely.
But it's out of nowhere.
It is. It's one of those things where there's so many floating threads out there that one could literally be plucked up. And, like, for instance, we have no idea what Vegapunk looks like kind of thing. Could Vegapunk be the guy with the burn scar on his face?
Interesting.
There's so many, like, plot points up there that's just like, what if?
Okay. Could Vegapunk read the Poneglyphs?
I almost assume that he's smart enough too. Like, at this point,
maybe
the guy's making freaking clones of human beings at this point. If he can't read an ancient language, I'd be a little shocked.
Right.
Well, it is an ancient language, so there's that.
I love the idea of the Rosetta Stone where they like have the same message inscribed in 3 different languages, like all at once. Like that'd be so sick for. Anyway.
Yeah.
Because
I
they
did
can
hear
read the
that-
Podoglyphs. Anyway, sorry. Go ahead, Cool Kid.
Oh yeah, I was going to say that I did hear a couple of people throw out the idea it was Scoffer Gabon, and I think more reasonably, take that theory other than someone say
I could see that.
Sabo.
And that
I
could finally bring.
Gabon.
I could finally
Yeah,
bring him
Scoffer
into the story.
Gabon.
I don't think he's dead either. I think
Yeah,
that's very plausible.
I absolutely don't think he's dead, and
They
obviously,
each guard a part of the Grand Line, or like the entrances and stuff.
Rayleigh was guarding the beginning and he's guarding the end. Because
Yeah,
Rayleigh
that.
was at Zabity. Jesus, why did I forget that?
Yeah, but Rayleigh also likes to gamble. He's like, oh yeah, I'll take Sabaody. That's my place. And then Scuffer's probably like, I like to fight or something.
Ooh, okay, that is interesting.
Well, there's a lot of
never
different
thought of
concepts
that.
that we could try out. Just because, what else? You okay?
Yeah, sorry.
Hell, who else is technically still out there? Shiki's still technically out there. Like, there's a lot of
Technically,
different things that haven't really come to, I wouldn't say fruition, but there's a lot of different plot points out there that we haven't been like, oh yeah, this is a thing.
Fair enough.
Man, I love the idea of Scoffer Gabon. That's blowing my mind right now. Because
that-
we can assume that, like, he had a devil fruit. Somebody had to have a devil fruit, that damn
I
fruit.
don't know if it's safe to assume because we know Roger didn't, Rayleigh doesn't. It's not. I don't think it's safe to assume that he needed a devil fruit to keep up. Rayleigh and Roger.
Dude, is that why, like, Shanks' crew doesn't have any devil fruits? Is like he's trying to emulate Roger's crew?
That one's really tough, man. I don't know because we also know that Shanks' crew on par are the highest as far as strength is comparison because
Right.
that's what they said during the whole like when the community melted down when they talked about bounties. Like everyone in Shanks' crew was supposed to be like on par, not necessarily up with him, but like they can scrap. So in power scaling terms, they all should be like tier 1. At what is it?
Yeah, most definitely.
What's the highest one? First commander level. Is that what people say?
Right.
I don't even know.
You're right. Commanders.
I avoid the argument so hard.
But the idea is like they're trying to emulate like real Navy, titles, I guess.
Oh my God, we haven't even talked about the bounties yet. Oh God.
About what?
Oh, Navy officers having bounties. I want to get before we even touch on that. Cool Kid. Me and Drew talked about islands and where we think are going. I think consensus was Hachiritsu is going to be one of them. Elbath is going to be one of them, and Luffy is going to then go to the same one as Kid, and then go to the same one as Law, and then we go on to whatever big craziness. But what was your thought of at least about that map and where we're going next?
Okay. So I want to talk about that. So from where the theory that comes from, like the next islands that Kid, Law, and Luffy will go to. That theory comes from a One Piece map where they place those islands after Wano. And personally, what I think with this map, it's not supposed to be an actual map, like, those are actually the next islands. They're just like, probably whoever was making it. It's like, look dude, just put all the islands in the New World. Who cares where they're located? So they just put it there. I really do think it's that. They just put it there. Not as like, actually, it's relatively closer. The actual island is there. No, it's just islands that we know of. We need to put it on the map, so just put it on there. That's all I think it is.
That's fair. However, it is safe to assume that of the named islands we've gotten, it's not going to be like God Valley, but we haven't been to like Hachirisu, that's somewhere in the New World. Blackbeard's on the move, so it's not even like he's at the islands to begin with. One. Elbath is still out there, so that's still one. I would love a brand new island. I'm trying to think of the last time we just randomly showed up at a brand new island. I think it was Punk Hazard.
Punk Hazard? No, because Punk Hazard was, we literally got invited to, remember? At the end of Fishman Island, they were, they got a call from Punk Hazard.
Was
so
it Thriller Bark then?
Yeah, it was Thriller Bark where they were just sailing off.
So we haven't had this literal feeling of just like, I have no idea what to expect since literally 2008. Oh, I was joking about that. That joke I made earlier about 2008. But and I think it was either to someone's point. I think it was yours, cool kid. We're finally using the stupid
the New World log post.
Log post, thank you. We're finally using the log post when it was like explained to us in 2010.
Let's give it to us, and we don't use it until the year 2022.
Yeah, it was Neptune. It was Neptune that gave us that after Fishman Island, because he's just like, wait, you guys are going to the New World, and they explained.
And we didn't know that, by the way.
Yeah, we didn't, and then they explained that the one with the craziest needle is the one that's the craziest island, and Luffy's snake neck came out of nowhere. I was like, oh, let's go. Like, that was 2010. Or, sorry, 11. Jeez. No, it was 12.
And then he either went to none of the islands of the log post.
That was 2011.
Can you imagine if Luffy got into that one lightning island and was like, okay, you guys stay here, I'm gonna adventure, and then everyone's like, oh no, and then he had to like go on there, and then it's like Luffy's adventure on the Thunder Island.
Oh, that would just be so much fun, because it would be its own like little standalone adventure, and he's just like jumping through. I would have
right.
That was like
I'm
a
sure
one chapter.
That would not led into like, over 10 years of arcs and whatever.
And okay, he goes in there and there's just a bunch of treasure, and then he just waltzes out with like a handful of treasure, and that'd be a great episode.
Or what would have been better is it would have been an entire chapter or 2 chapters of him getting references of being a god, and Oda literally telling us in that moment what's going on with Luffy and what to expect.
Dude, did they get any treasure from Onigashima?
I would hope so. Well, that's the thing. So much, I wouldn't say so much stuff is rushed or skipped, but there are gaps that we don't know about. Is that fair?
Yeah, I guess so.
But also, this is the last time we haven't had to run off an island since. Thriller Bark was the last time we didn't have to run.
Yeah, well, I was like, no, but then, no, wait, yeah, there's that
Every
moment
other
it
time,
happened.
because...
Yeah.
No, Fishman Island, technically. No, Fishman Island. Fishman Island, we weren't running off the island. But everywhere else, we were running from Dofi, from Punk Hazard. Dressrosa, we were running from Fujitora.
Yeah.
Were we? Wait, no. We weren't running. Well,
Dressrosa, the Navy.
Together in Zo. We weren't also all together in Zo. So it's
we were running
like
off
we
the
sailed
Zo,
off together in Zo.
that.
So there's
This man Sanji.
There's like a lot of asterisks. Like, so we Zo, we weren't running and we weren't chased away, but we also weren't a full crew. So we haven't sailed off together without running since Fishman Island. 10 years.
Yeah, man, it's just
10 years.
Yeah, it's kind of something that, I'm sure some fans kind of forgot after, all the Straw Hats were together, but, they were pretty much gone for, like, a long-ass time. Like, I don't think they all, because around the beginning of Dressrosa was the last time they were all together.
It was the very beginning. It was when they first split up into teams on Dressrosa.
Yeah, the first time there, and then basically, I forgot when they decided to split up in Dressrosa.
It was right when they got to the island.
Split up.
It was right when they got to the island because they immediately got onto the island and started seeing all the toys. I still remember this vividly because it was very confused. Vivily.
Oh, yeah.
Because I just was so confused about the toys. And unlike everyone else who could figure out what happened within the toys in the span of 2 days, it took me like a year or so to find out what was happening. So it was
sorry, bud.
Interesting times being an old guy.
Yeah.
But in
I just realized.
Go ahead.
I never said what was going to take the next island yet. I do think it's going to be a new, just random island.
I hope so. And I hope it's something we haven't discussed at all. I just want.
Yeah.
Because this is our last time. I honestly feel that we're going to get a brand new, hasn't been referenced, because everything after that is like we're off. Like, let's edit.
Right.
Yeah, I think. I mean, even so, even if we do go to a new island or not, it will be the last time. We're not going to get anything like this. We're on the final arc. Things gotta move on, and even if we have like just a small little short break, we're having a small little short break into much way bigger stuff. So you know.
Okay.
Okay.
Who's freaking out? Go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead and go.
This island that they're going to is just we've never even heard of this island. This is just a fun island. Okay. We go there, we have a little fun, we get some information that we need to go to Elbaf, and then that's when we go to Elbaf.
I think that's a fair assessment.
I mean, to that point, it's going to be similar to going to Punk Hazard and getting Momo and Kinemon, which is the through line through everything else. Similar to what Drew's saying, whatever is on that random island, yes, we have Eam, we have One Piece, but there is going to be some person, kid, thing that we're going to find on this island that's going to be the through line to the very end.
Wow. Oh, wow.
Oh, boy.
Beautiful.
I was going
through
off
line. I love your words.
Thank you.
Wow.
But yes, so going into this middle part, because we're about halfway into the stream, let's talk about our party celebrating not only Jinbei, but Yamato. Because we are going, we didn't do our Kampai as crewmates officially. On our way to our new adventure, we are going to finally have the crew not only all together for the first time since Dressrosa, which again was 2000. For the manga, that was 13, I want to say, is when Dressrosa started. Roughly around 12, 13. So, first time, everyone's together since 13, and we have 2 new crewmates. Really excited, and just to see how Yamato and Jinbei engage with everyone on the ship. Jinbei is going to be up working out with, I can see Jinbei working out with Zoro sometimes, and Yamato fishing alongside. It's going to be Luffy, Usopp, Chopper, little Chopper, and then big ass Yamato just on the side of the sunny, just fishing. Oh, I can't wait. Oh.
Okay. That would be very funny. Yeah.
What happens if Yamato shares Odin's journal? Like, she has to have it all memorized, basically.
Oh,
right?
Yes.
She shares that with the crew.
I can see her telling stories, to everyone, and just
because who likes to write this stuff down? Is it Nami that's writing all their adventures down, like in a journal?
Nami is writing a logbook, which is. Kind of goes into
I feel like Brooke is writing.
I don't know if anyone's really writing.
Brooke is just cultured.
They showed it in one of the episodes.
Yeah, Brooke's just cultured. And then Robin also keeps logs and stuff.
Nah, I think Nami's also keeping a journal as well.
Well,
I can see Jinbei also writing.
But I do know from Oda, he did say that every day he's making like a log journal, just drawing a map of where they've been.
I can see that.
Yeah.
I can see
that. It's in an episode where Brooke comments, I was reading your log journal, and you guys have been on so many great adventures. And then he goes on a little recap thing. But maybe that's anime only? But it feels like that's very canon-y. I feel like that's somebody's definitely writing stuff down, right? Maybe not.
Well, that's the official position for Yamato as the scribe. That's what people were saying.
I mean, that's. I mean, I guess so.
It's what
but,
Odin
I mean,
did.
Still,
Odin literally was the scribe of Roger's Pirates.
Oh yeah. Odin did join literally right at the end, so I guess that's fair.
Like that's why the parallel works so well. Granted, oh my God, we're gonna talk about it, but sorry, Karen fans, dear God, what the hell? The new queen of the Momo Dukedom, dear Lord. We'll talk about it.
I will say
speak really quickly, but we'll talk about it later.
I'll just say this. Look, I don't think Kara's joining the crew, even though that I still think there is still a little chance.
I will quit right now.
Like just a little chance. I'm giving up on that hope. To anyone who still has that hope, I'll give up. And
she's gonna be they reconfirmed that she's gonna be the whatever.
Yeah. That's why
he's done.
Yeah.
Not Zoe.
Don't scare me.
Zoe, not one. Zoe.
Look, I still think there's a little chance, but I'm just giving up. All right. And if somehow
don't scare me like this,
like jumps out of a barrel or something on the ship, I'll leave my fucking words. I'll leave my words. But
well, here's the thing.
Don't think it's happening.
Zoe is a moving island, so it's not like they can't just show up with the Grand Fleet anyway.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Yeah.
So it's not like they can't still be part of the Grand Fleet. She's not gone, okay? She makes way too much money.
Yeah, I know. They're not gone, but, you know.
But she has been replaced.
On the crew, but I'm just... I'm giving up.
She has been replaced by better side boob.
No.
Drew.
Okay. So at the next island, Vivi and Sabo are having tea, and the Straw Hats, what? Nani? You're here too? And they all catch up, and then maybe something happens there, where like they get talking. That'd be crazy.
Well, again, Luffy doesn't know about anything with Sabo yet, and he's going to get the update about the Flame Emperor here pretty soon. Sabo's safe. I think he's ooh. We haven't seen Luffy's reaction because he knows Cobra.
Oh right. Yeah, but he was reading the newspaper too because he saw his bounty.
Those are different newspapers.
Yeah. That's fair because the news about Sabo and Cobra's death happened way earlier, and obviously they were stuck in Wano, so they weren't able to read it.
So we don't even know how Luffy is. Well, obviously Luffy is going to be like, this is fake. Clearly this is fake. But it's going to be very interesting because Nami has not met Sabo. So wait. Sanji, Nami, Chopper, Brook. Of the people who met Cobra, it would be Chopper, Sanji, and Nami who would be upset about Sabo. Brook didn't know. Only reason I'm saying that is because they weren't at the end of Dressrosa when Zorro and all them met Sabo and talked to him. So
yeah.
It'll be very interesting. Of the people who met Cobra, love Vivi, they're all of their reactions to this.
Yeah.
So that's its own. So as we're gonna be compiling on this ship, we're celebrating Jinbei and Yamato. Hopefully Yamato's not gonna try some shit like hanging off the side of the boat like Odin, and Luffy's just like, okay, your method of being on the crew is just being yourself. Good, we're fine, we're done with the whole Odin thing.
No, well, that's her dream. That's who she. I don't think Luffy would deny her that.
Yeah,
she wants to go out like Odin did, but I think Luffy would much rather travel with Yamato than her pulling this whole "I'm Odin" thing.
I could see that.
Interesting.
Because Odin became.
But Odin did die heroically. He didn't die because he wanted to.
No, but he went out to sea because he wanted to.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
We'll see. We will see how it goes. The dynamics on the crew, very interesting. impact of what happened with Luffy. Quick. Oh, that was a little scary, but stream looks okay. All right. So, any other thoughts on what's happening on the boat as we will be traveling to our next destination?
On the boat? Oh, like a little combos? Okay. So Nami and our girl talk to each other about their adventures. They get all linked up. Everyone understands each other. Nice spear tap. Is there any other conversations that did? How about this one? A very uncomfortable one. Zorro and Sanji. Okay, Zorro is pretty upset with Sanji for forsaking his crew, for basically going off.
Oh,
on the crew.
That conversation has not happened yet.
They haven't had any time, I don't think, to be really close to but there was that preparation before Onigashima.
Yeah,
but I think Zorro was
like
training with
the
that.
time they could have at least discussed about it. So I just feel like, after all that, to start now, that would just be kind of weird.
Yeah.
I agree.
Okay. No, yeah, because Zoro's not one to bring up something.
If it's already been squashed, I doubt he's not the one to kind of harp on it.
Right.
Yeah.
And to be completely honest, I feel like that decision was already made when in Whole Cake Island, Luffy is like, everyone, he's coming back, and then the crew that was there was like, does that make sense?
Yeah.
Everyone
Well, also, it's like the crew is like, it's not like leaving the crew means death either.
Well, he didn't think that at the time, but
yeah. I don't know. Yeah, but that would be an interesting one, just to see everyone's. I don't know, people's. Sanji's retort to that, basically. Like, okay, like in this fake scenario, right? Zoro's like, it's like, I would never forsake my captain like you did, leaving us at our most vulnerable time, whatever. And then Sanji goes, you think I wanted to do that? I don't know, like some juicy speech about how he didn't want to do that, but it seemed like the only option, something like that.
I would love a chapter of just everyone chatting and discussing things. I just don't know if that's one of the it could be some of the drama
maybe,
that happens.
But my only problem with that is we're literally in the final arc. I barely think there's a time to just go to a random island, but a whole chapter, just the Straw Hats, chatting and relaxing. I doubt that.
I want that. Believe me, I'm skeptical, but if there's a time, it would be now. It would not be a year from now.
Yeah. I would probably agree. I would probably agree. Like, if any time, it's now. If it doesn't happen now, it's not happening in the rest of the series, or at least in the manga.
Freaking Yamato's reaction to seeing the Sunny for the first time and looking through all the rooms and stuff.
Oh, this.
Wait a minute. Oh yeah. Oh my god.
I can't wait. The aquarium.
This is your ship? Something like that. Yeah, right. It's like, oh, this is nice.
Ooh, yeah.
But she's lived in a palace all her life, so I'm sure she's used to seeing extraordinary things. So maybe not.
Also,
she saw
everyone else. Also, Sanji hasn't confronted Zoro about the old bounties. We don't know what the new bounties are. And now that Green Bull left the island, he now knows about Yamato's presence.
Right.
Oh yeah, most
so
definitely.
So Yamato's probably gonna have a bounty now.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Like, I don't think not right now, but whenever the new bounties show up, Yamato's getting a bounty.
Zoro cut Kaido. He's gonna get a higher bounty.
Probably.
Because it's been confirmed that Apu confirmed everything, right?
Yeah, I guess to a certain extent.
Or you're thinking that they could all have the same bounty increase?
I think Zoro's gonna get the lead just because Sanji had the lead and he already made fun of Zoro, so there's gonna be that overtaking. Frankie's gonna get over 100 because that was his big thing. Is Nami going to cross 100, and is Chopper just going to be 1,000, or is he going to be 5,000? Chopper's the one that I'm most interested in.
Here, I'm looking up the bounties right now.
Yeah, I did a whole series to do way back. Well, mine obviously that those guesses were a little off with Luffy.
Dear
because
God.
I highballed way high. But I think still with something like most of the Straw Hats, you could probably agree with my opinions there. I don't remember what I put for everyone exactly, but I do remember playing around Nami and Brooke. They're at least more than I think I put them at like 500.
Oh,
At least.
okay.
I think by this point the Straw Hats guy, everyone's got to be higher than 500 minus Chopper.
Okay. What do you think about this? Everyone, so Luffy's bounty got doubled, right?
Yeah.
What if they just did that with the entire crew?
Oh, that would be
But
pretty
keep,
cool.
keep Chopper's
That would be-
bounty down. That would give Sanji some more legs on being the higher bounty. Like that would be like, because they're like double that entire crew's bounty right now. Like that's how like the order went out, and it's like what about one kid? Like there's 3 billion too. You know, like they're all pissed off. Like that's how I imagine that going on.
That
dude, I never
makes the
thought
most
about it that
sense.
way, but-
It makes the most sense. Yo, Basanta, will Yamato get a bounty? Because Momo tried his best to not get her involved. All this is under assumption that she joins the Straw Hats. Hopefully that she joins the Straw Hats. Don't break my heart, Basanta. Don't do this to me. Especially if like there's 1057 stuff. Grand Line Reviews spoiled 1057, so I'm at the point of just like I love you, bro, but I'm avoiding your
I
quest.
can't believe it. I thought he was on our side. I thought he was doing
He's
regular.
He's getting 1 million, bro. I appreciate the grind, but I'm gonna step out of the way. But in that that resolve,
I'll just say this to anyone who is, is following the official release. Just probably, even if you like watching their videos, probably just don't subscribe to, anyone who, is not doing the official release, doing the unofficial release.
Roger's the
Even
only
though
one.
that will probably, couple will still come in.
It's America, baby.
Roger's the only
The
one.
thing is, look.
Look, do whatever you want. I
even
figure.
though,
Yeah, but I don't like getting spoiled like you do.
why don't they make
You
a
can get
thumbnail
spoiled all
with
the time you
spoilers?
want. I don't
All
like
about
getting
the
spoiled.
Enjoy getting a little
All
spoiled.
about the views. They gotta put the big thing in the thumbnail, so it gets on the most
That
views.
is BS. I agree.
Like
It's
the whole
sad. It's
Shanks is going
unfortunate.
after the One Piece. That's what spoiled you. If I would have seen that, I would have been livid, absolutely livid.
Yeah, I'm
To the,
Yeah, but there's already signs that Shanks is going to be there, so I wasn't like super surprised.
I was. I don't. Oh my god, I lost it. It was amazing.
I was surprised. They're telling me Shanks, the character who never appears in this series.
Who always appears at the end of end of
Also,
Island.
out of context is really confusing too.
No, what's really surprised me, which I was really glad for, was the lightning attack. That was surprising. That I was totally unaware of, and it was beautiful.
It was so
Yeah,
beautiful.
things like that. I would be so
You'll
upset.
probably get an explanation in Film Red, maybe. I don't know. I didn't see it.
I'm avoiding everyone because Film Red spoilers are going to be coming out soon, and I want no part of that.
Oh yeah, don't
Mainly
worry.
because I don't want to get spoiled on who Shanks is hooking up with other than Makino. Anyway, I do think...
There's no way it's his real daughter, is there? She does have red hair on the
think
side,
there's
so that was a little confusing.
I think there's a good chance. It's his actual daughter, in
She's
in
probably
blood.
canon. There was that panel that was shaded out of the kids in the Shanks photo where he was talking about, "Are you afraid of the new age?" It was baby Luffy, it was baby Momo, baby Hiri, and another child. So that could be her. Like, there's...
We got Basanta!
Whoa! Basanta, I didn't see it.
Basanta!
Sphinx Island. What do you think is Sphinx Island? Which one is Sphinx Island? Is that the one where Whitebeard's from?
Island, that's the one where Marco is. So, yeah, okay. Let me explain.
Oh that would be lovely. If we could just go chill in Whitebeard's...
Basanta...
Ace is buried there!
Wait, where's Ace buried?
What?
You said Ace is buried there?
Ace is buried in Whitebeard's home in Phoenix Island.
Oh yeah, that is true. That is true. But
that would be after all of this stuff in Wano that just hit with Ace, it would make the most sense for Yamato. Oh yes, yes,
good one.
Yes. Oh, I just got.
I
the
love
goosebumps.
that.
I just got the goosebumps. Basanta coming in clutch. But at the same time, we're saying this all makes sense and it falls into place, and it's just gonna be something completely different.
I mean, Basanta, I know what you're thinking, but I still think that I know where that theory comes from the like an official map. I don't think that map is actually accurate in any kind of way.
What map? Do you know like specifically what I should Google?
I don't remember where it is.
Like One Piece map. Yeah. New World map.
I forgot where it came from. I know it came from a map in like a Japanese guidebook, but I don't remember the name of the guide.
It's a real world, Google, idiot.
Shit.
Loser. The heck?
Who cares about the real world? We're talking about
fictional. Yeah.
Yeah, jump on in.
All I know is it came from a Japanese guidebook. It had a map of the One Piece world, and in like the New World after it, one of the islands after Wano, it had Sphinx Island. I forgot what Blackbeard's Island's called. That one, and then Elbaf. I just don't think it's an accurate map. It's just literally when it came to after Wano, they just put the islands that were known to be after it. I just don't think it's an accurate assessment. I mean, I would be
very
cool.
Fair. That's again very fair. However, canonically, narratively, it does fit for how the story goes to that point.
Yeah.
I do want to touch on some other things. 1 second. There's other. You've been talking for a moment, okay? So I want to at least want to touch. I want to bring these things out, okay, and then I'll let you go. Interestingly, Sabo may be there since the Revolutionary Army escaped Marijois with Kuma's ability. Maybe then Sphinx. Maybe I don't know if Kuma can still use his ability. Maybe a good place he may choose. Also, Weevil may show up, so will also be a tie-up. We haven't seen Weevil yet. Again, that can canonically make sense. To be honest, I actually want Luffy to go to Elbaf or Midway Resting Island arc. I do think that, in Basanta, you were here a little bit later. We talked about this in the very beginning. Our thoughts were Law went to Elbaf, and Luffy, a kid went to some other place, and then Luffy will get there eventually with everyone else. To be honest, let's see here. I just wanted Elbaf ASAP. Well, fingers crossed. Beehive or Hachinosu, all the same Blackbeard's HQ. And again, if Blackbeard's not there, that would be very interesting for everyone to party on Blackbeard's Island when he's not there. And possibly see Moria's dead body. And possibly see Perona if she went after Moria. Just saying. There you go. You get to see Perona. Sorry, cool kid. I wanted to get that out there.
Yeah, okay. You want? I'll try to get my thoughts very quickly done. So back to what I was saying. While I don't think that theory is accurate, but I would be pretty fine with us going Sphinx Island. I'm not against it. I'm just like iffy on the basis of the theory, and also maybe Sabo could be to Sphinx. I do think if Sabo were to probably escape with Vivi, it probably would be thanks to Kuma, to wherever it would be. Let's see. Also, Weevil showed up.
Yeah, what if Weevil's there and he just owns the town because Marco's gone? And it's there's no treasure here.
Well, I can
like,
see,
oh, man.
that could be the fight between them. Also, if anyone's taken advantage of Cross Guild, it's Weevil. Weevil is taking Navy heads.
Oh, hunting Marines?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Weevil's making that money because mom wants that money, and she getting that money.
Well,
I'm liking my idea with the Weevil taking over Sphinxtown now. I think that's like the conflict either the Straw Hats arrive at or Phoenix or Marco arrives at when he goes back. I don't see Marco losing to Weevil on some off chance, do you? Like, what if that's the scenario?
He's taking out other members of the Whitebeard Pirates.
Yeah, we don't know, but we know he's taking out like a good handful of like the Whitebeard crew. So
we don't know who it is.
It's not impossible that Marco could be defeated by Weevil. I'm not saying it's impossible. I think it's actually a good likely chance, but I don't think it's happening. But I think
there's no way that they have it out for the Straw Hats. Weevil does not have it out for the Straw Hats.
Not for the Straw Hats, no. No,
I think it's all out war against the Marines. Every single pirate is going to go after these bounties and rip down the Marines one by one. They just lost the Warlords, and then the next thing that we're going to be competing against is the new weapon, right? Is it still called the Pacifistas? What's the next?
It's the SSG.
Oh, yeah, the SSG.
So the SSG, right? Now that's going to be the big thing that they're going to be fighting against. But like, it feels like the Marines are kind of, wiping out, and then the world government is coming in and is really controlling everything with these machines, right?
We'll see, because I thought it depends on who the SSG listens to. Is it whoever Vegapunk tells them to? Again, haven't even seen Vegapunk yet.
But Vegapunk definitely works for the world government, not for the Navy. Right. Do we all want Vegapunk to be a good guy then? Oh yeah, he was a good guy at...
Yeah, he was a
Arguably,
good guy.
he's the reason that Kuma was able to do what he did for the Straw Hats. With the coding directive of protect the Sunny until a member of the Straw Hats shows up. I'm pretty sure
these guys keep the lights on.
Confirmed.
Right.
So, real quick, I do think that it makes the most sense if Weevil's but to your point, Drew, he doesn't have a problem with the Straw Hats, but if Luffy comes to the place where Ace is buried and someone's disrespecting the town that Whitebeard loved, Luffy's beating the living hell out of that person.
Oh, yeah, most definitely.
So that's where that conflict really comes into play. And it also allows us to understand who the hell Weevil is. And this can be a way of wrapping up the discussion going into the final sagas. Who we don't know anything about in the gameplay, because we don't know anything about Bonnie and Arouge, so I do think that they're going to be coming up in this final saga. I do. As far as the former Shichibukai Warlords, it's just Weevil, right? Everyone else has played some type of big role.
Yeah, we really don't know anything about Weevil.
He's the only one. So I
love that idea.
I can see him being tied in specifically around Whitebeard's island, because to your point, he's wrecking everything that had anyone that had anything to do with Whitebeard. Girl wants the treasure. That's what Marco is protecting. Marco leaves. It makes complete sense that he shows up when Marco is gone.
Right. Because also, while that's all going on, that's when they got attacked, so they need somewhere to escape to.
So who knows where they're at. To Basanta's point, the fact that we don't know anything about Boa does scare me too. Kobe cannot take out Boa. If anything,
yes, he can.
No,
he can.
You want to bet $100 on it?
$15. Look. You just gotta ask yourself, who are you willing to accept to get the L? Boa or Kobe?
I don't know. After Luffy
rescues Boa out of an accident. Luffy rescues Boa on accident or something like that. But no. I'm telling you, Kobe took just her and then left them all back to their island. That's just her island. It's fine. We're not mad at you. We're just here. Our orders are to take the Warlord down, not all of you guys. Takes her away after he beats her.
All I want from the fight is her attempting to use the Mero on Kobe and it not working. It
does not work.
That's the only thing. No way. All I want from the fight. He's not gonna win. He's not gonna win.
He's never been shown to be interested in girls. That's never even.
No, Rebecca made him blush.
Yeah, so was Rebecca. Yeah, remember?
Leading up to the reverie, he rescued her.
To the reverie,
oh shit! Boy might be in trouble. Kobe blushing.
She wrapped her arm around him and everything. It was all kinds.
Yeah.
Rebecca hugs
Kobe.
Yeah, it's the actual thing that happened, which
oh gosh,
See?
It's been developed as a fandom apparently.
Oh yeah.
I'm not against it.
I'll just put this on. I don't know who the artist.
I'm not.
I mean, Rebecca will finally be useful for the community.
Oh shit, dude! You just.
Ouch!
Who said that?
Okay.
Any other topics as we
some quick ones. We can just say yes, no, quick thoughts on it.
Because we definitely an hour has already passed, and I don't want to go too long in the teeth. But we can talk for another 10-15.
Will they find the One Piece before confronting the world government? Yes.
I don't know.
They have to find out what evil deeds they've done.
I really don't know.
Maybe.
Thank you.
I'm an I don't know on that one. I like how you're just like, these are yes or no. I have no clue.
Dude, I just have no clue, because, like, as you said, we're literally at a point in the story where we just don't know where we're exactly going to next, and just to go to the end, I don't know. Maybe it's just a mystery to me.
Yeah, they have to figure out what evil deeds they've done. They're going to find the One Piece and then kick the world government's butt, and that's because the world government is going to follow the Straw Hats to Laftel.
Well, I think firstly, they're not the only one following the Straw Hats.
Everyone just meets at Laftel at once for a big battle at Laftel.
Oh yeah,
How fucking sick would that be? People, because Blackbeard is going to follow those Straw Hats right into Laftel.
Oh, most definitely. Yeah. I can just imagine it's like the Straw Hats go to Laftel, and I don't know, freaking someone was following them, and they're like, okay, time for everyone to join the fight.
I say I don't know because I don't know, in the grand scheme of things, whether it's the government or Blackbeard that they're facing off against last. So that's why I can't really say. I have no clue. I just don't.
I still agree with the opinion that it could be either or, that the final villain could be Sama or Blackbeard. I think there's like a fair enough chance for either or, and
it would make no sense for it not to be Eam.
Maybe
the way that
can I just say, like,
go ahead.
Yeah, can I just say that in Marineford, there's that moment where they go, they do the matchups on Blackbeard and Shanks' crew, like each person that's gonna fight against each other. And
yeah.
So it's been, foreshadowed. So that's definitely happening. We're definitely going to see it, because we've never seen the Shanks Pirates fight. And what better way to watch them fight than against the baddest dude in the OP, which is Blackbeard. We're going to see that fight, but when? At the final One Piece?
Yeah, that would be...
Or is it going to happen before so that Luffy can fight Blackbeard as well?
And in that realm, is it Luffy versus the world government, and then Blackbeard versus Shanks, and then whoever wins in those are now linked up? So now Blackbeard defeats Shanks, so now Luffy's pissed after taking care of the world government for the fighting of it. Or that's the thing. There's so many threads up here that you could pull down and be like, this makes sense, put it back up, and now next week Oda's like, nah, something completely different.
Okay. I know we're running out of time. Real quick. Okay. Is Shanks capable of upright killing Blackbeard in a fight?
I don't think Shanks is a good person. I think he just likes Luffy.
Well,
I agree. I mean, I'll just say this with Shanks. I don't think he's necessarily a bad person, but I don't think it's out of him to be like just to kill someone. That's what I think. I don't think he has any problem. You know, if he really thinks like a character like Blackbeard really needs to die, he has no problem in doing it.
Yeah, like if he does not learn, if he did not know that Bart was a part of Luffy's crew or Luffy's following, Barto would probably be dead.
Yeah, probably.
I don't know, but he cut Kid's arm. He didn't kill him.
Kid got away.
Yeah, I guess that's fair. But
Kid got
I
away.
think the difference with that is it's Kid versus Blackbeard. I think he thinks someone like Blackbeard needs to die way more than someone like Kid. So
I don't like the whole Shanks is evil thing. I think it would be a lazy rug pull. It would be a lazy rug pull.
You cannot be evil, but you can also not be the shining light that we thought Green Bull was going to be. Green Bull actually turned out to be evil, and we thought he was a good person. You remember that?
Yeah, we thought he was like kind of interesting, slayed back. You know.
Yeah, it's the exact same situation.
To be fair, I don't think he was a good person. I still think he was.
I thought he was interesting.
We did not.
Yeah, I thought he was going to be, interesting, but
not a genocidal maniac like he is.
What we expected, what we got.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That's why I also think that I can't assume that Shanks is just going to be like, hey, Luffy, become king of the pirates. Like, I really don't think that's going to be the case.
I mean, as you said, he's looking for the One Piece himself, and you know, maybe there will be a clash between Luffy and Shanks or whoever. I just want to at least see Shanks fight in the series once, which you can see him in Film Red.
Doubt it. But no, Shanks versus Blackbeard, full on fight, all of them going at it, showing off their best moves, why they're awesome, and so cool. Either they win and he lets Blackbeard go, which would be interesting. Then he comes back and kills him in front of Luffy, something like that. Or he just defeats him right there, and Shanks never gets to say goodbye to Luffy. He's always this close to saying hi to him.
I think that's more the case.
Yeah, I think that might happen.
Because I don't think Luffy's ever meant to give Shanks a hat back, which would mean that they would see each other again.
Right. Anyway. Alright. Anything else?
I'm gonna ramble real quick through Basanta's chats. Thank you, Basanta, for jumping in. This really helps. For the 5 other people that are in the chat, go ahead and like the stream. It really does help us out. We do have a video up. Vegapunk's agenda could be discovering the ancient kingdom and lost heritage, since they were said to already be ahead in forms of tech. So maybe his focus in terms of the truth of the world. Maybe Vegapunk just wants to research and discover ancient tech. Looks like he just said that. Since the world governments will prohibit research on world history and ancient kingdom, probably the reason why Vegapunk often does things that go contrary to what the world government desires. He's a scientist, smart guy, thirsts for knowledge. Be sure to check out everyone else's channels. Cool Kid has a lot of stuff coming up.
Yeah.
Drew we got a little Tashigi model. Okay. We will be back next week for 1047. Be sure to keep an eye out on the channel. There's a lot of stuff going on. Different variations of the watch list will be coming out soon. And Cool Kid, you were about to say something. Sorry, I cut you off.
Yeah, was I don't remember. Yeah, check out my channel. I got stuff coming up. Yeah.
I still owe you a thumbnail.
yeah. Still one left.
One left.
You know what? I'll just say this here. I do plan whenever Wano officially ends, I'll do just like a general thoughts about the arc.
The entire arc, or each?
Yeah,
part of
it's
a
just the
time?
entire arc with no rereading, and then I'll probably reread it and maybe make another video about it. But I just wanna, after everything's said and done, just give out my general thoughts about this arc. And you know, I do agree One Piece arcs are better when, you know, you read them in chunks. So I think it'll probably flow better once I actually reread it. But I still want to give out my thoughts on this arc whenever it officially ends. Probably next chapter, right?
We have no idea. All I know is this is peak fiction. This is a great time to be a One Piece fan. I feel exactly like I did when I was a teenager, just not knowing what the hell is going to happen next. And it's just an amazing, amazing feeling. Samurai Drew, any other thoughts?
No. Let's go to commercial break for 1 week.
All right, and we will see you guys next week for 1057. I am the DarkBriton. Thank you all for stopping by, and always remember that anime is adulting. Take it easy, Warlords. Peace.
Bye.
Yeah.